Welcome to Daly Field, where tonight your Ensworth Tigers host the Knoxville Catholic Fighting Irish. Both teams come into this one 3-0 on the season. The Tigers looking to start the season 4-0 for the first time since 2019 as they take the field now in front of a packed house here. A week ago, they beat Trezevant 55-0, and they'll look for more of the same this week. I'm Dean Ralsky. Up here in the booth alongside me is Eli Russ. On third down, Holtzclaw escaping the pocket, looking for Jaron Sensible wide open across the middle. It's a foot race now, and Jaron Sensible is gonna win it. The Tigers with a much needed spark. A great play by Max Holtzclaw, and Sensible does the rest. The Tigers right back in this one.
This week's win against Antioch kept the 5-game winning streak alive. So how will you leverage that momentum heading into this week's game?
We were happy to get the win and continue to move on in terms of just progressing as the season's going. But there's some things that we wanted to clean up from that game.
Dean, what are some of your keys to the game? Well, the first one that comes to mind is winning the turnover battle. Ensworth did it in week 2 when they beat NBA. And can the Tigers force those turnovers, whether it be turnover on downs, interceptions, fumbles, whatever it may be, and can the Ensworth offense take advantage of those opportunities?
6.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Tigers lead 7-0. Davis up the middle, then cuts it outside. The ball comes loose again. Mason Curtis has it. He's going to take it into the end zone. His second defensive touchdown of the year, and it is all Tigers early on, 13-0. They're looking for Tyree King, and it's intercepted by Micah Smith, who tiptoes down the sideline, still on his feet, still going. Micah Smith is going to take it all the way to the end zone.
So we've mentioned the key to the game for the offense and the defense. Let's give some loves to special teams. I think that will have a big role in this game. Can the Tigers play a clean game? No blocked punts, no blocked field goals. We've seen Zayden Moore take a touchdown back on a punt return. Could we see that again this week? If Ensworth can win the special teams in really all 3 phases of the game, I think they'll have a great shot of winning tonight against NBA.
First down and 10 for the Irish in a screenplay that Tiger defense read to perfection. It's Zayden Moore and Jack Watts out there on the far side getting it done for this Tiger defense on first down.
Absolutely, and you touched on the tough times, and we have a few tough games this year on the schedule, but a lot of them are at home, the likes of Baylor, NBA, BA. How important is that for this team to be at home?
7 home games, man. It's exciting to be able to play in front of our student body and our Ensworth community.
Second down and 15. Holtzclaw looking for Sensible, and that connection is on fire tonight. Jaron Sensible's second receiving touchdown of the night, and Ensworth comes from behind to take the lead here, 13-7 with 5:48 to go.
And so what would a win mean for the Tigers this week? Well, likely Ensworth would go to Chattanooga to take on the Macaulay Blue Tornadoes. But that is not for sure, as Macaulay hosts BA tonight. And if Brentwood Academy, led by 5-star quarterback George McIntyre, can come up with the upset, the Tigers would be back at home here at Daly Field next week for the state semifinal. But let's not look too far ahead yet. Ensworth has to take care of business tonight.
So you talked about leadership, and obviously coming into this year, we lost a handful of key players, seniors. So how do you think this year's class of seniors and the team as a whole will be able to fill in for their absence?
Well, I think they learned from those guys last year, and I just think they're ready to continue to move this program forward.
How about that from Andrew Hogan? Not only did he rip the ball loose, but he kept it with him and recovered it himself.
Give me that ball.
Holtzclaw going for it all on first down, and the catch is made. What a series for the Tigers. It's Jaron Sensible. We saw that connection in the preseason, and here they are. Holtzclaw to Sensible, and the Tigers are up 6.
You mentioned getting off to that hot start, and I'll tell you why I think that's important, is because NBA is undefeated. They're ranked number 2 in the state, and they've been ahead for pretty much every second of this season. So if we can get on the board first and put them in situations that they haven't really been in before and they won't know how to handle and adjust, with the fact that we'll also be at home with a packed out crowd, I think we can really put them in a tough spot and we can get ahead early, stay ahead, and ultimately bring home the win.
It has been a great night from up here on the booth and on the field. I hope it has been for you at home. From Dean Ralsky, Nate Stein alongside me. Good night, everybody, and go Tigers.